When it comes to content in the videos that you're publishing, it can be really discouraging a lot because you're putting in all this work and you're doing the best that you can right now, and you publish a video and it just doesn't get legs and it doesn't get the response that you were hoping that it would get. And because of that, in your brain, you're thinking to yourself like, man, I can't even believe that this video isn't doing well. I put in all this work. I spent hours on this, or days or weeks working on this, and it's got, a low amount of views. Like, what am I even doing this for? And blah, blah, blah. And you start having like all of these, things that go along with that emotionally. Just if you are feeling that way, I recommend that you just embrace the idea that YouTube is a learning curve, right? Just like anything else. So because of that, you're just early in the learning curve right now. Like, we're all always learning, right? Like, with my channel,
always.
Like, I've got a big channel, but I'm still, constantly, learning. Dee's got a big channel. He's constantly learning. Everybody that I know that has big channels, they're constantly learning. Like, the whole thing with all this stuff is that when you start in the beginning, it's the hardest because you have a lot to learn, because there's just lots that goes into having good videos that you put out onto YouTube. Yeah. Like Dee mentioned earlier, some people can seemingly do it, naturally. But for other people, it's a lot of work because it's just not, the thing that they focused on or whatever. And because of that, it can be challenging. So if you're in that situation where you're like, man, I'm just trying to get some watch time on my videos, this drives me crazy, I just want to get monetized. If you're in that position, just hang in there and just embrace that you're in the learning curve and focus as much time as you can on skill development and understanding who it is that you're targeting with your content, and just trying to make every video as good as it can possibly be through learning how to make good videos, right? When you watch all the YouTube help videos and all that stuff like I make, some of them are going to help you at different points in your journey. The thing that you need to focus on more than anything is like, okay, how do I edit a good video that people will enjoy? How do I come up with really good topics that people will be likely to enjoy? How do I make my thumbnails so that people can identify it's about something that they care about? And how can I make sure that I don't add anything else to it that's going to distract them from that? And then I can make it just real easy for them to know that it's their, something that they care about. And then when it comes to your titles, you have to make sure that, you are spending the time learning how to write titles. But there's a lot of skill sets that you have to learn at the beginning. So it's challenging. You can do it. You got this. You just have to embrace the learning curve and then get to work on developing the skills around it.